Hey, everyone. Hey. It is your girl, Precious Williams, and this is the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show. As you know, we come on every Sunday to deal with all things on pitching, marketing, branding, and sales. And if you are an entrepreneur or you are a speaker or aspiring to be both, this is a show where we keep it real, no fluff, no BS. And so in today's episode, we're going to talk about hashtag rock the mic. Who do you really need in your network to succeed as a speaker and or an entrepreneur? Now, for those of you who do not know me, if this is your first time here, I'm Precious Williams. I'm the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. I'm a dynamic media personality. I am a top Fortune 500 tech corporate trainer, financial services corporate trainer, and a real estate corporate trainer. I am an international professional speaker. I am a three-time #1 best-selling book author, and I love what I do. I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. And every Sunday, I'm delighted to have this show on LinkedIn called Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster. Now, who is a killer pitchmaster? That would be me. As a 13-time national elevator pitch champion, I show you all how to slay all competition with the perfect pitch or the killer pitch. And so I come on here because I think it's important that when you listen to the big gurus, when you listen to the people that you've always admired, but you've never had enough money to be able to afford their services, that there is still an alternative to showing you that you can go with all the clout, you can seek out all the VIPs, you can do all of that, or you can do some of the things we're going to talk about today. And again, this episode is hashtag rock the mic. Who do you really need in your network to succeed as a speaker and or an entrepreneur? Now, for those of you who do not know my background, I started Curvy Girls Lingerie way back in 2010, 2011. And when I started, no one believed in my company. And I was told I was too fat, too black, and didn't have an Ivy League degree. And even though all of that was true, what I realized is that people had my loved ones, my family and my friends had never seen someone who was 327 pounds do it. So to them, it seemed crazy that I would go from being an attorney to being an entrepreneur. But I really didn't enjoy my time as an attorney because I felt it was boring. And the thought of doing something boring for 40 years just didn't appeal to me. So if you are here, please type in the comments your name, if you're a speaker or an entrepreneur or an aspiring one, and what brought you here today. Was it the title, or we're going to go in? You know how we do. And so I always comment on every comment that comes in. And so we're live on Facebook, we're live on LinkedIn, and we're live on YouTube. And so because some of you may not know my background, because my very own loved ones didn't believe in me, I went to an event and pitched to MSNBC producers and killed the game. And what I realized is, okay, I can sit and listen to naysayers or people who are well-meaning, or I can just go out there and see what God put in me and just go after it. And so that's what I did. I was able to with one pitch, get on national television. With my second pitch, get $500,000 from 54 seconds worth of pitching. And then, it's like the world took off for me. Curvy Girls Lingerie was about the ultimate shopping experience for full-figure divas and plus-size fashionistas. I was 327 pounds dating a very famous Hollywood actor who is deceased. But I think the one thing I want you all to take from it is, yes, I pitched on MSNBC. Yes, I got that kind of success early. And I realized that success changes how people see you, right? And then you start thinking, well, maybe as I get more and more clout, more people will come. And it was great and it was wonderful until it wasn't, right? When the love of my life died, and just after Shark Tank, my business partner and I got into it really bad, and it was just ugly. And those very people that we all talk about turned their backs on me. And I eventually wound up trying to take my life on my 38th birthday because I felt like if the big people wouldn't pay attention to me, and I had done everything right up until that point, and they kicked me to the curb like threw me to the wolves like some naked sheep. If they don't even believe in me, then smaller, our smaller everyday regular people who show me love, they'll never pay me any attention because everyone seems to listen to what celebrities do. So obviously, I'm still here. I'm 42 years old. God didn't see time for me to end. But when I came back and those doors were shut, what was I going to do? So my first question, I see we have comments coming in, is welcome to the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. In the comments, please give me your name. You can even put in the name of your business, not a pitch, but just the name of your business. Are you a speaker or entrepreneur? And what brought you here today? And then I'm going to hit y'all with a second question because I really want to know if, since the title of this is hashtag rock the mic, who do you really need to have in your network to succeed as a speaker or an entrepreneur? Is it the VIPs? Or is it the tribe that's going to roll with you because they saw you come out of the ashes and make it? Or is it a combination of both? So you can answer that question too. Let me go to my esteemed guests. I'm so honored to have people who show up every Sunday and then the newbies come into. I'm so proud that you all show up for me on a Sunday. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Let me go. Oh, let me go. Let me go all the way up to my peeps. Okay, this is Tasha. Tasha, hashtag rock the mic. Yes, glad you're here. Bianca Phillips, entrepreneur. Glad you're here, Queen. Shantae Taylor, entrepreneur. Yes, Tasha, entrepreneur and fintech executive CEO and founder, Optimal Metamorphosis Group. Georgette Lopez. Hold on, let me just read. From Virginia, military turned entrepreneur. That's what I'm talking about. Yahira, am I saying your name right, Queen? Yahira, entrepreneur and nonprofit worker. Looking forward to what you have to say. Thank you, Queen, because we going in. Denisha, what a money reside. Glad you're here, Queen. Angeline Davis, healthcare student. Yes. Denisha, hold on, let me just look. God had a plan. He had to show you who they were so you'd grow. Yes, ma'am. Denisha, it's eye-opening to learn who is really for you. Ain't that the truth, Queen? Tasha, looking forward to acquiring some nuggets to assist with propelling my business forward and getting into pitch opportunities for capital. Yes, I won 13 out of 14 national competitions. I'm so proud that I was able to do it even though people didn't believe in me. After being unemployed for a couple of years, these lives encouraged me to continue pushing forward. Thank you so much, whoever you are. Facebook, good day to you. Good day to you. Makia. Hold on, let me just go here. Pink Trophy Media Group, pinktrophyusa.com. We offer videography, photography, event hosting, staffing, organizing, digital marketing, ads, branding consultation, SEO strategies, and more. Thank you, Makia. Marie Hall, speaker and entrepreneur. Love it. Glad you're here. Denisha, owner of McFierce Productions, creator, entrepreneur, cosplayer, and speaker. Get it, boo. Let's see. Angeline, both. Christina Flores, Creative Coaching Solutions, combo both. Great live. Thanks. Orlando McAllister, thanks for words of wisdom. Thank you. Yahira, both. Tasha, combo of both. Need my circle of influence and support in the VIP. Yes. Bianca, I'm pursuing a degree in biblical psychology. Good going. Yahira, close. LOL. I'm trying, Queen. Please tell me, because I never want to disrespect saying people's name wrong. I never want to do that because some people call me, I love when people call me princess because I know they're on the right track. I'm like, it's precious. They're like, oh, I'm like, you're in the right ballpark. Princess is cute too. Gail Summerskill, entrepreneur and professor of communications and personal branding. Glad you're here, Gail. Jahira. Oh, Jahira. Get it, boo. Get me right. Coach Jenny. Hold on. I'm sometimes they come in fast and furious, y'all. Coach Janine, global visibility expert. I always enjoyed your engaging conversation, Queen. Thank you so much, Queen. Dorothy, namaste. Thank you. Orlando McAllister, Howard University, engineering, 1971 and 1975. Retired college professor, communications, 2018. You better go, Orlando. Drop that T. Helen Turley. Hey, Queen, how are you? Good to see you here. And Marie Hall. Thanks, Queen. Joylyn, yes, ready to slay after you drop those gems. Joylyn, it's going to be an honor to be a part of your conference, girl. They don't know about that Vegas life, do they? And Joylyn, make sure that you put in the comments about your upcoming conference. As a 3-time #1 best-selling author, that writing a book isn't easy, but when you have the perfect person who can help you get there, and that would be Joylyn. Drop that T, Queen. Makia. Hold on. The pleasure's all mine. I'm happy to be here. Let's connect. Yes. Tasha, also connected with you on LinkedIn from one of your dynamic posts. Congratulations to you and keep rising to the top. Thank you so much, Tasha. Jahira. LOL. Girl, I'll be trying in these streets. Jahira, clap the hands. Yes. And so, everybody, thank you so much for being here today. This episode is truly on hashtag rock the mic. Who do you really need in your network to succeed as a speaker and an entrepreneur? That is what we're going to be focusing on today. For my new people, before I begin, I would love for you all to go to this website, pitchingforprofit.com. And as I'm speaking and as I'm engaging with you all, take this free 6-question quiz. If you've ever wanted to know how to pitch and get the VIPs to notice you, if you ever want to know how to pitch to get the tribe that fits your vibe, not everyone, but the tribe that fits your vibe is going to show up, show out for you. If you ever want to know how to pitch at networking events that helps you truly stand out, so people actually be in the comments like, yo, can we get together? If you want to know how to pitch to the media and what you've been doing before hasn't worked for you, take my free quiz. It's called What's Your Next Pitch Power Play? So I'm going to put the quiz link below. And for any of my queens, y'all know what to do. Put it in the comments because I'm sure they're not able to click from where I am. But tell them to go to pitchingforprofit.com. It's called What's Your Next Pitch Power Play? After you take the short 6-question quiz, it will send you a customized report that shows you who you really are. The algorithm will show you and how to start pitching better. And if you take my quiz, tell me what the type. Are you a dream slayer? Are you a power player? Let me know in the comments. And I don't know because you're going to put it in the comments, okay? So please take my quiz as we begin. I want to know from my crew, y'all ready for me to go in as who do you really need in your network to succeed as a speaker and an entrepreneur? I want to hear y'all say ready. Because once y'all know y'all ready, we going ham and cheese on people. We going ham and cheese. I want to see if y'all ready for it, sister. I see 2 comments. Y'all trying to play with me? Hold up. Y'all trying to act like I ain't going to bring it today? Y'all know I bring it every day. Okay, so Maria, yes. And then we got my girl, Tasha, pitchingforprofit.com. Y'all go to that link and handle it. Okay, Denisha said ready. Tasha said ready. Angeline said ready. Marie Hall said yeah. Oh, y'all ready. Y'all ready. You know what it is? Y'all remember that meme, today I got time. Today I got time. So if y'all got time, today I got time. Because I got time in these streets. So first of all, to those of you who may be new to speaking or think that all you need is clout, so you need a VIP to shout you out to get noticed, raise your hand or type in the comments. All you need is the VIPs, the big companies, corporations, nonprofits, celebrities, rappers. If you feel like that's all you need to really propel your business forward, be honest and type that in the comments. You need the celebrity clout. If you are someone who built your business off of regular, everyday people who heard your message and rocked with you, and that has been what has propelled you forward, type that in the comments. You've used everyday people who are the tribe that fits your vibe. And I want to give y'all time to really answer that question. In the meantime, I wrote a post today, and I'm gonna say it to you all because I really want to get your reaction on what I wrote today. And this is going to help you all understand why I am quite different as a speaker and an entrepreneur. My job isn't to tell you what the big gurus tell you. My job isn't to make you feel like without their approval that you're not going to make it. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart. I think you can have a great combination of both. But if you find the tribe that fits your vibe like I have, when I wrote Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, and there were big people who were telling me no one's going to buy it, but my tribe that fit my vibe was like, you better go. Who do you think won out? The tribe that fit my vibe. And because the tribe that fit my vibe, who were regular, everyday people, successful speakers and entrepreneurs who may have not had a big name, they got the big VIPs to notice me. Why? Because I had a tribe. And that tribe wasn't made up of the usual suspects. It was made up of regular everyday people who took pictures with my books, who recommended me to other people, who recommended me to companies, corporations, nonprofits, and foundations. It wasn't the big people, baby. I appeared on Shark Tank in 2016. And from 2017 to 2018, I was homeless. So those big time people gave up on me, closed the door, windows shut, everything down. But God told me, he sent me angels who said, we got you. And they're not going to be concerned with, yes, you were an addict. Yes, you almost took your life. Yes, you were homeless. You're not those things today. You showed, but you climbed out of homelessness by becoming the killer pitch master for the second time and showing how every brick that they threw your way, you use it to build your empire. You want to get those big time people to notice you? Where's your tribe? If you're just doing everything to get them to notice you, focus on the people who are right here, who got your back, the people who are going to show up in the trenches. But let me read to you what and y'all let me know if this resonates with you, because I'm telling you from the truth from the bottom of my heart. So let me drop some tea on you. Let me drop some tea and y'all tell me how y'all feel. My post on social media today was called #Soul Sunday. Sometimes true support is quiet. It's those people who get in the trenches with you and fight. It's those who show up no matter what, and those who make calls behind the scenes to help your success. It's those who call you when you're at the end of your rope, pay your rent on the low, and your cell phone bills when you can't because bills are slow. You can't because business is slow. And those who keep your fears at bay because they've already been there. Sometimes support is really quiet and behind the scenes. It is not the spectators telling you what you should do, yet they have never been to where you want to go. It is not well-meaning loved ones who are scared that the things you try and do will not work out. So why should you try? It is not berating you when the world tells you you are too fat, too black, too colorful, don't know your place. You should be in the background. Who are you to sit at the head table? Don't rock the boat. Don't make people uncomfortable. Who say you're too much, you're too bold. I have quiet and loud support. At the end of the day, when big doors shut, I turn to God, who sent angels to clear a new way and a new path for my success. Are you only seeking loud support? Check out who in your network can make power moves behind the scenes and are not seeking credit. My world changed when my network changed. Won't he do it? Y'all know how we do. Pitch please. So to come back, I just wanted to read that to you. And I really want to know how y'all felt about what I just read. Yes, there is loud support and there's quiet support. And so I think it's important and it bears repeating. When one of my clients sent this to me, greatest coach ever, this wasn't about loud support. This was that quiet support that even in my darkest hour where I feel like, is what I'm doing worth it? It's my clients like Mariama Boney, who yesterday we were on for 90 minutes and she made me cry 3 times because she said because of me, she boldly went out there, cashing $20,000 checks, out there being booked and blissful, telling me about times where she didn't have money to go places. She showed up but didn't have enough money for things, to cash a $20,000 check. To some of y'all, the $20,000 may not sound like much, but I'm gonna tell you, I went into competition sometimes with no money, not even for the hotel, nothing. And I showed up because I needed to win. I needed to win like my next breath. I needed to say to big people, I'm gonna win this. Why? Because I'm gonna challenge y'all. Y'all gonna say I'm a bum, oh, I don't look like everybody else, I'm not as cute, skinny, whatever. I'm about to show y'all why I'm the greatest at what I do. And I'm glad that I struggled, because most of us in business will struggle. Most of us as speakers will struggle. And you think you're struggling because the VIPs aren't noticing you. Have you ever thought about the regular everyday person in your target market who needs you, who will champion you when they see the results that they have? When big people notice that you have a tribe, now they're coming for you. Don't think that when HBO called or when these big the ABCs that all called me, it wasn't because I was, the VIPs was that, no, it was because they saw that I had a reaction. When LinkedIn, gave me the live, it wasn't that I applied for it, it's because they could see that I had doubled and tripled my followers, and I didn't pay for ads or anything. They were like, what is she doing that's causing people to notice? And it wasn't VIPs. So we're going to talk about it. Y'all ready? Let's go. What I tell y'all, won't he do a hashtag pitch, please? So let me see what my audience is talking about, because I really want to know if this is resonating with you all. I'm not here to give y'all the platitudes. I'm not here to say, oh, it's just easy. No, it's not. But you can spend all your life looking for vanity metrics and waiting for the VIPs to notice you. Why don't you build your network and let your network do the talking as you create the type of results that are needed? It's not enough that I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. If my clients like Margot Baines ain't slaying it on TV, if my clients ain't on Shark Tank, if they not being paid, booked, and blissful, if they're not cashing them $20,000 checks, if they're not getting, people to notice them, then it doesn't matter what I do for myself, because it's not duplicable. But my clients are showing that, and y'all don't even know who my individual clients, who all my individual clients are. In fact, I don't take on individual clients unless I feel they're ready for me. The ability to pay is not the biggest thing for me. No, you might not be coachable. You might not be ready for the kind of fire I'm coming with. You might not be ready for boldness. And I want you to think about that. I know who I am today. I'm not seeking everybody as my client. I don't. Because I work with top Fortune 500 companies, corporations, nonprofits, and foundations, because I am a booked and busy and paid speaker, I'm good. Because my clients are showing up every day, showing the world what they're doing. And when I say quiet support, they don't always say what I do. They let me know behind the scenes, and I'm cool with that, because some people don't want it to be known. So let's talk about it. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let me see what my audience is talking about. Let's get it popping. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. I got to go through. Wait, hold on. Okay. Jahira, ready. You know how we do, Jahira. Gail, let's get it, girl, all day. Kathy, hey, Queen, glad you're here. Ready. Dr. Dorothy, taking a quiz, sis. She ready? You better know it. Denisha, I don't think I need celebrity clout. Jahira, everyday people. Coach Janine, ready. Angeline, regular everyday people. Yes, Gail, using everyday people to create my brand in process. That's what I'm talking about. Helen, everyday people. Kathy, everyday people. Hold on, y'all. Angeline, I'm in process. Yes, Dr. Dorothy, I am open to receive my tribe. Get it, boo. Denisha, everyday people and my network allowed my business to grow continuously. They kept me busy from day one. Even though they knew I was learning and didn't know what I was doing, they supported me. Even when I met you, you embraced me. You live up to your words. You open doors for your people all the time. I love you for it too. Thank you, Denisha. Like what Denisha ain't telling y'all is my last live, or maybe 2 lives ago, a woman reached out to me and she wanted to work with Denisha because she just wanted to know what she saw the jacket. She was like, oh, where the money reside? I want that. And I hit up Denisha. I said, Denisha, can I give your information to this particular queen? She said, yeah. Oh my goodness. I was like, yeah, that's what I do. You know what I mean? I don't want y'all to come on here and think it's all about me. It's not. It's about learning how to make the big asses, learning how to go out and understanding that a no is just not right now. Like there's some people who are like, oh, can we just talk for 30 minutes? I'm like, listen, I have to focus on my paying clients. Also, because I incorporate self-care into what I do, I can't hop on the phone with everyone. If it's not in my schedule, if people aren't paying for the time, listen, the days of me doing free discovery sessions doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. What I realized is when people paid for the time with me, they took it seriously and they were ready to do what needed to be done. Now, you're going to have people who would tell you, oh, I would never pay for a consultation. That's you. My clients have, and they've been booming. And there's a reason why. When you put skin in the game, you coming ready. You want some of that tea. You want that true tea. Tasha, trying to build now. Originally started my business to protect myself. I have an invention. Now expanding and have a plethora of identity ideas for micro businesses. Need my tribe, my network, and core who have grants. Is money bags to be scooped up? You better know it. Angeline, The people around help fuel your dreams because they are around you. They know or they see you. Yes. Angeline, correct. Joylyn, thank you for your genuine love and support, Queen. You are right. If you want to achieve writing success, publishing success, literary success, and financial literary success, you have to have the right team of literary professionals and industry experts working for you. Join us at the 2021 Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business Conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, or online at registering at www.pathtopublishing.com/conference. And for those of you who do not know, because I'm a best-selling author, because I respect Joylyn, I'm actually speaking at her event. So I would encourage you all, if you've been thinking about writing, if you want to know how to truly have what tribe you need to make your book a success, Joylyn will tell you, and she knows I don't lie. My books are still selling 2 years after the fact, right? Companies, corporate. In fact, I'm speaking at Profit Con at the end of September, and they bought my books in advance. Hella Black is buying my books to give to the vendors that are on their site. Think about that. You know, when you're selling books like that, you know, you may want to be a New York Times bestseller. You may be at one of Amazon bestseller. But what about when they can't capture those kind of sales because people are coming straight to your website and you're keeping the profits? You're not splitting and sharing and stuff like that. See, Joylyn gonna tell y'all how to act like an author, think like a business. I'm telling you, y'all need to check out her conference. I'm speaking at her conference. We play no games in these streets. I am proud to be a part of her conference, and I'm gonna show you that pitching game that'll get your books bought. So, and you have repeat clients as you come out with other books. Who's coming behind you? That's right, Joylyn. Drop it like it's hot on them. Let them know what time it is. Makia, preach. Jahira, inspiring. Baby, I don't want to just inspire. I want y'all to take action on what I'm talking about because I want you to know I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a transformational speaker. I'm not an inspirational speaker. I'm the killer pitch master, and I'm helping you slay all competition. Denisha, what gives $20,000 if that doesn't sound like a lot to you? Girl, it was just listening to her. She was just like, tell me, $35 when you had $35 in your bank account years ago, struggling to survive it, and you started seeing $20,000 checks in the mail, or they deposit in your bank account, bill.com. Y'all know how we do. Okay. Tasha, yes, love the quiet support, the champions who are speaking on your behalf when you're not in the room. Bring it. Yes, hashtag winning. Operate in your God-given talents. Know your worth. Kimberly Clark. Yeah, hello, precious. Good morning from Kimberly Clark in Los Angeles, California. I'm building my future through building my own business. God has got me in his arms. He has all of us in his arms. I can do this in Jesus' name. Amen. Tell him, precious. Yes. Tasha, sometimes the storms in life are not there to destroy, but they come to clarify. You better believe it. Andrea, pitch please. That'll go my girl, Andrea. Resume slayer. Get it poppin', queen. Yes. Hope. Tasha, God. Kimberly Clark, Precious, you are a blessing. Thank you for being a real and good person. I love your energy, drive, and work ethic. Keep shining, Queen. Precious, thank you so much. Denisha, I'm writing a children's book about engineering. It's just procrastinating on getting it done. I think I got too many balls in the air at this point. Denisha, I would encourage you to check out the Think Like an Author, Act Like a Business conference, because sometimes what it is getting unstuck, right? So you know that you're good in this space. Maybe you need someone who will help you get the outline together, because that's what I needed. I couldn't write without a great outline. So you probably wondering, aren't you the killer pitch master? Yes, but I brought in help because I couldn't do it. It's like I have a October 18th, I'm doing a TEDx on Reimagine, and I brought in my queen Joya, who prepares TEDx speakers. You probably, well, Precious, aren't you a speaker? Yes, I am, but I don't prep people for TEDx. She does. I paid her to help me, and so we submitted the outline. When I tell you they wrote back like, okay, can't wait to see this. Think about that. Like, as great as I am, I'm willing to pay others to help me, because my zone of genius is in pitching, sales, elevator, media, investors, speakers, sales. Like, I can do that. But when it comes to people being in their zones of genius, I'm willing to pay them for that. And I'm at a time where I can pay people. I'm not big, borrowing, stealing, no bartering. I need your help. Holler at me. Holla at me, baby. So let's get back to this, everyone. Let's get back to this. So for those of you who are new, this is the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show. I am your proud host, Precious Williams. This episode is on hashtag rock the mic. Who do you really need in your network to succeed as a speaker and as an entrepreneur? We going in, right? And so for those of you who are new, You want to know how to pitch your way to greatness? Please take my free quiz called go to pitchingforprofit.com. It's called What's Your Next Pitch Power Play, and it really gives you a customized report that acknowledges who you are right now and where you need to go. Okay? So let's talk about it. So for those of you who are looking for some ways to really, make sure that your network increases your net worth, I want you to think in your mind and start writing down. If you have pen and paper, write these down. Who can make calls on your behalf? And when I say calls, I mean to the right people. This is that quiet support. Who can make calls on your behalf? Who can write emails on your behalf to get you to the next stage of your journey, right? As much as all of us want to be on stage with Tony Robbins and Les Brown and all of them, that's great. But in order to move the needle forward, what's the next step you need to take? What's the next step you need to take? Who can make calls on your behalf? Who can get you booked at certain places? If you're a new speaker and you're just looking for experience, who can get you booked at places, whether it's for free or for pay? You need to build yourself up. As a new speaker, I'm not saying you need to get paid all the time, but what I am saying is if you have no credentials or anything, build yourself up. Because as you build yourself up and your tribe is filling you, you can start asking for pay because you have that behind you. And that's an asset to conference organizers and event planners. So who can call conference organizers and event planners? Who can call companies and corporations? Who can call community organizations? Who can call business development, business people to get you booked for, like what do they call it, BNI, or to get into certain like master networks and stuff? Who can do that for you? And this is something that you don't just do now. You literally go through this process every week. Who can help you? I thank God for Deb Boulanger, who introduced me to Tom, who introduced me to James Seth at Alliance Bernstein, who introduced me to LinkedIn, who booked me from then on out. But see how it's a process. Who made those calls? The only reason Deb took me under her wing is because she saw that I was hungry. She saw that I was on point. She saw that I can captivate with a single pitch and have women on their feet and men on their feet. See, I came ready. And she made that. She opened the door to one person, who opened the door to another person, who opened the door to someone else. This week, I spoke to a woman who had an event called I Look Like an Investor. I haven't spoken to that woman in years, and we finally got on a call. Do you know the door she's opening up? I told her all that happened in the last 2 years. She's like, what else can I do? I was like, da 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 da. She was making. Do you know she was like, give me a blurb. She said, give me a blurb. She said, give me the tea on you, but give me that blurb so I can send it out to my peeps. Because you need to be a pitch coach for venture capital firms, for angel. Who does that? Who does that? That's what I'm talking about, that quiet support. She ain't out here blasting me. She like, I'm going to do it behind the scenes. Number two, who really knows you in the business world? Who really knows you in the speaker world? Who really knows you? Who really knows your talent? Who really has heard you speak? Why is this important? Because when you're dealing with people who actually know how dynamic you are, they're going to go to bat for you. So even if they can't get you the big pay speaking engagements, and that might not be where you need to be right now. You might need to be making some coin, but not the biggest coins, because you're building your tribe as you go. I need y'all to write these people out. I need you to have their website or their email address next to you and phone number, because you need to start making these calls. Y'all want to talk about business development as a speaker? What's your business development plan look like? Who do you need to be contacting? Who do you need to be contacting on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis? Do you need to be keeping track of what did they say? What do they need in advance? Do you have your speaker one? All that kind of stuff. You need to have that in advance before you start contacting people. Because when they start asking for they need this, you need to have it on deck. What's your headshot? What's your bio? All that kind of stuff, right? This is part of business development. People look at me and I'm like, oh, she just gets speaking engagements all the time. I do, but I kept asking in the beginning, so I don't have to ask as much now. That's why I can be at different conferences with different individuals. I'm speaking at the Profit First Professionals Conference in Weehawken at the end of September. Buying my books in advance, making sure stuff is taken care of, making sure that I get there to and from Brooklyn, there, hotel, flight, food, all that kind of stuff. Books purchased. You heard me though. But who did I have to know to make that happen? Who thought about me when they could have been thinking about somebody else? Y'all need to know what time it is. And I want y'all, have you ever made the big ask? Y'all are around some big people. Y'all around some regular everyday people. Have you ever asked them for the big ask? When I was doing live speaking engagements last year and in 2019, at the end of my presentations, I always ask for, warm introductions to women focused business events, right? To summits and conferences, to companies and corporations who need a dynamic speaker who can come in and blow their mind, who's not going to give the cookie cutter standard anything. And do you know what they did for the people in the audience who I did not know? They were coming up to me afterwards, like, "Hey, I got the link here. Hey, I just connected you on LinkedIn. Let's talk." Make the big ask. So, like, I'm not gonna go to a Les Brown and say, "Hey, can you?" I don't need to. There's someone who's already gonna do that for me. When I tell you warm introductions work so much better than cold calling, unless y'all are in the cold calling field, I don't cold call. I really don't. How? You know what? Let me take that back. I kept getting these messages on link, not messages, but from St. Louis, because I'm from St. Louis, y'all. And I kept seeing this particular school coming up in my feed all the time. And do you know, I learned who the dean of the School of Business was? And God told me to call her. That was a cold call. And so I called the school, left a message. I went to her personal website and I put a little pitch in there. She called me back, y'all. And then it was silence after that, right? I called her this week and the phone hung up. And I was upset. I was like, did I do something to this lady? I don't know what I did. I contacted her back on her personal site. She's told me, "Oh no, I didn't hear anything." So she hung up thinking I was just somebody calling her back. She said because of the school year is busy. So she told me, she put me off on, one of her staff. The staff called me that day. We talked on Friday. When I tell you I'm going back to St. Louis. And what I really loved is my name is good in St. Louis, y'all. I didn't know that. They were like, "We've heard about you. We've been hearing about you for years." And do you know what it's like to hear? I'm from St. Louis, y'all. Y'all know I grew up with parents who didn't want me. Y'all know I grew up with people who always told me I wasn't good enough. Y'all know I went through. And so for me, there was always this tinge of pain with St. Louis. But to hear that they've been watching me, to hear that they bringing me back, to hear that one cold call, because I kept seeing it in my feet, God was directing me to make that call because they were ready. And it was time. I've been out of St. Louis since 1997. When I went back to St. Louis, I tried to kill myself on my 38th birthday in 2017. I'm coming back bigger, bolder, blacker, and better. So when I'm telling you these things, I'm not telling you this from, "Oh, I heard somebody say it," because I lived that. And so now I'm gonna go into the comments because I want to hear what y'all saying. And for those of you, hold on just a second, y'all. Hold on just 1 second. For those of you who are new and have never experienced the Killer Pitchmaster, have never experienced how I went from homelessness and severe alcohol addiction to being clean and clear and under control to being clean and sober 4.5 years. How did I do it? I did it through pitching. I did it through pitching. I wrote Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only. I wrote the workbook, and then here's my third #1 bestseller, Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches Playbook to Convert Conversations into Currency. I literally pitched my way out of homelessness, severe alcohol addiction. My books are reviewed by Forbes magazine, 2 billboards in Times Square, 4-time Book of the Year finalist in sales, econ, and business. So I'm not telling y'all something I don't know. It wasn't the big people who started buying my books. It was regular, everyday people who wanted to know how to pitch their way to success. How the hell did I get out of homelessness and severe alcohol addiction to writing 3 #1 bestsellers? Because I found the tribe that fit my vibe, who weren't worried about the word bitch, because they understood this is not every woman. I'm not calling every woman a bitch, but if you want to be a bad bitch, roll with me. Everybody is not your client. There are always going to be people who talk about you and say you're not. They wouldn't do this if you're not me, and I'm not you. My purpose that God's given purpose for me is not yours. He doesn't need a co-signer, so I'm not asking you for permission to be me. I'm not asking you for permission to be the Killer Pitchmaster. I'm not asking you for permission for me to be a 13-time national elevator pitch champion at 327 pounds. So if you all want to know how to truly pitch your way to success, whether it's in sales, whether it's launching a book, a business, a brand, a product or service, these books will help you. And so I have a triple threat book bundle. And here's the link to it. For those of you who are who come back every week, y'all can put the link in the comments, or you all are more than welcome to go to perfectpitchesbyprecious.com, go to the work with me page, and you will see how to get my book bundle, or you can purchase them individually on my website. So again, let me go and talk to my peeps. Let me see what y'all talking about. I really want to know if this is helping you all today. What are you missing? What haven't you been doing? Put it in the comments. Drop it like it's hot on me. Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going through. We're going in. Okay. Joy Lynn, congratulations on your upcoming TED Talk. Yes. Thank you, Joy Lynn. Tasha, I was helping my 7 and 8 year old son write an imaginative book, which we started in the last year. Need to get it off the ground. I will be checking out Joylyn and any other helpful links. You better know, because Joylyn is that woman, and she has a whole conference dedicated to truly helping you all. Really, it's not just great having a message. It's not just great just speaking. When you have a book, when people can't purchase your products or services, can I keep it a bug, Joylyn? They can purchase your book and they can learn from you. And when they're ready, or they're financially ready, or they get over their fears, they're ready for you, and they already have something that tells them you are who you say you are. Tasha, congrats on TEDx. Thank you. It's TEDx Butler, y'all. I'm so excited. Alex, good question. Thank you. Jahira, report says I'm a dream maker. The power was like, boom, 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 boom. Shots fired. Shots fired. Joy Lynn, Tasha Helm-Wills, I'll be honored to help you achieve your literary goals. You can email me directly at joylynross@pathtopublishing.com. Get it, boo. Tasha, Joy Lynn, thank you. I'll email you post this live event. Yes. Denisha, nah, I've never asked. I don't know why. You say always make the ask, but sometimes I always forget that part. Girl, I'm going to be on you like white on right. You better quit playing with me. Kimberly, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just go down a little bit. I am my own pitch person due to national communication skills. I am my own pitch person due to being an independent representative, but I really need to learn to pitch, and I like your free ebooks to learn. I have a background in being the one who calls for companies. Now I want to call for myself. You are amazing. Your story inspires me, Pitchmaster person. Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. Tell them, Precious, this helps every time in watching. Thank you so much. God bless. Bianca, my results reflect strategically. Y'all know what time it is. Yes. And so, oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Hold on, y'all. Do this. And so now you all know that. Please take my free quiz, pitchingforprofit.com, if you really want to know how to take your pitching game to the next level. And I think it's important for you all to know that when you look at me, know that everything wasn't sweet. Everything wasn't handed to me. The only reason that the VIPs know my name is because of everyday people who were looking to give birth to their next beautiful now. And they championed me in spaces that I had never been. To go into spaces in New York, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Australia, Italy, where do you know a little black girl from the inner city from? Somebody's blessed my name in spaces I had never been. But it's because I dared to pitch my way there. I dared to be a bad bitch with the power pitch. I dared to not listen to people who've never done anything I've attempted to do. And whether I have on a wig on, whether I'm toothless aggression, I'm still in these spaces that you want to be. So I can tell you all day long, you are going to have haters, embrace it. You're going to have naysayers, embrace it. But by goodness sake, give them something to talk about. Because as you make your climb, they're going to be talking. And they're going to know your name, and you're not going to know theirs. Remember that they're talking about someone who dared to put themselves out there. The visibility game ain't easy. You look at celebrities all the time, from the Cardi B's to the Beyonce's to the Oprah's. Everybody's got an opinion. They don't need these people in real life. So as long as you keep it thuggy, as long as you keep it in these streets, as long as you keep showing them that it can get done, whether I'm fat, black, whether I have an Ivy League degree or not. Baby, I spoke at Harvard University this year. So for a person who does not have an Ivy League degree, why they call on me? Because I'm the best at what I do. World-class master communicator, 13-time national elevator pitch champion. I'm a pitch coach for Digital Undivided. And now I'm about to show y'all how it's done on America's Real Deal, a new television show, which I am affiliated with. So I don't want to hear people say, oh, you just did it easy. No, I did not. I went through homelessness, severe addiction. I went through people telling me I would never be there. I went through the big time names kicking me to the curb and acting like I got to beg to be in. I ain't got to beg. You'll be in my inbox before I'm ever in yours. Remember that. And so if you all love letting people know what time it is, if y'all love my merch, pitch please. You can get this off also on my website. You go to www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. You go to the merch link. You can get my book. You can get my cup, pitch please. It's on both sides, y'all. Now you know how we do. We got to flex on them. You see this pillow in the background, pitch please. I have bags. I have books. I have so much. The reason why I do is because also you all, as you're growing as entrepreneurs and business owners, I had always been asked about having merch. And, when I'm at events or I'm speaking, people buy it in droves because they can taste it. They can see it. Years ago, I didn't know how to put it all together. I didn't have a team to help me. I struggled. So I don't want you to struggle as much as I did. And don't bite off more than you can chew. My job is to help you step by step build your speaker brand, build your entrepreneurial brand. You don't have to have $50,000. You don't have to have the cosign of every guru. Sometimes it starts with where you start. If you know that people are struggling with something you struggled with, why not speak to them at their level? It doesn't have to be charging millions of dollars for your products and services. Sometimes people just need a bare minimum entry and then work their way up. It's great to charge people, but are you who you say you are? Can you demonstrate success? Like my testimonials are from yesterday. Can y'all say the same? Can you, like, I have over 160 testimonials on LinkedIn. I wrote none of them. And that came in the last year and a half. So think about it. You have to work with people who are serious about what they do and they can demonstrate excellence. Not from 10 years ago, not from Shark Tank, although my latest client appeared on Shark Tank 3 months ago. Opulence MD, Doc McDiva. So if I'm getting women like that, if I'm getting companies and corporations, if I'm getting everyday people who are successful and know that success is a process, who do you really need to succeed? It is great to get the co-sign of Forbes magazine, CNN, Wall Street Journal. But that never would have happened had not the tribe that fit my vibe put me on game. So let me see what's up with my peeps. Andre, this is awesome. You're awesome. And thank you so much, King, for being here. Kimberly Clark, and congratulations on your new show. This is amazing. Tell them, Precious. Go, Precious. Thank you. Alex, my power pitch is being more strategic about engaging my audience. Thank you all so much for you taking me up on that. And again, as we come to the end, if there's anything else y'all want me to know, please let me know. I address every comment. But first of all, this show is the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. This episode is on #RockTheMic. Who do you really need in your network to succeed as a speaker or entrepreneur? As much as it would be great to be co-signed by the Migos or Beyonce and everything like that, sometimes it's best to get that quiet support, people who will make moves behind the scenes. They will speak your name in places you didn't even know existed. And there's a reason for that. Because if you can get great everyday people, if you can get power players behind the scenes who are not looking for a flex on social media, but who see your greatness and want to know, let you know that they're gonna put you on game, honor them just as much as you would honor a Beyonce. Because all of us can't get to Beyonce. I ain't got to Beyonce. And never forget, I got 99 problems, but a pitch ain't one. Trust and believe. So I want to welcome you back to another exciting edition of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. I am honored that you all spent your Sunday with me. And again, for all of you who may be new, who don't know, I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. I am the Killer Pitchmaster. I'm here to help you. Slay all competition. No fluff, no BS, and no bull. I'm going to give it to you real and raw, because I think that in a world fixated on frauds and fakes, I think the real rings true. If you're new here, don't be afraid to take my free pitching quiz. It's called What's Your Next Pitch Power Play? Go to pitchingforprofit.com. You can do it while I'm talking right now. Take the short 6-question quiz, and you'll get a customized report back. And I want you to know how to slay all day. Y'all need pitches that pay and slay. Okay. If you're interested in my triple threat book bundle or purchasing my books separately, you can always go to my website, or you can go to the triple threat book bundle. So go to bit.ly.com/triple threat PPP, and you can get all three of my books: Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, the workbook, and Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches Playbook to convert conversations into currency. If you purchase off my website or on my links, I personally hand sign them and put a note in each one of them for you. You can't get that on Amazon. And yes, you can buy my books on Amazon, Walmart.com, Barnes and Nobles, Target.com, Books. You can buy my books at a lot of different places. But if you want them hand signed by me, put in the mail by me, and I'll send you the actual tracking number so you know it's on its way, holla at me, baby. And finally, if you like my merchandise and you need to pick me up sometimes when you're going through the hardest times of your life and you need to look at something that says pitch please, you need that microphone and it talk your stuff. Because I want you to pitch please. You will always have people who don't know how to deal with you. Pitch please. My merchandise is on my website. You can go to perfectpitchesbyprecious.com and you can go do that. Again, we have a queen in the audience, Joy Lynn. She's having her conference, Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business conference. It is in Las Vegas. You can go live, or you can also purchase a virtual ticket. I'm speaking at her conference. I know she'll drop that T on y'all one more time, one more again. I know she's going to drop that T on y'all one more again. Go ahead and do that. And finally, for those of you who need a masterclass on speaking, you can go to www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com and I'll show you how to be booked, busy, and paid. And I'll show you how to be #booked and blissful. I love you all. Let me check and see the last comments and I'll let you go. Okay. All right. Tasha, you are on point. I'm willing to be a paying client for additional guidance. Tasha, reach out to me at perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. Schedule a consultation or get a 2-hour laser focus coaching session with me, or just get my books. Y'all, you're welcome to get on my calendar and let's get it popping. Denisha, congratulations on your success. I just need to get out of my own way, girl. Let me kick down the door for you. Chella, Precious L. Williams, Killer Pitch Mother, you are awesome. So are you, Chella. That's a fellow game, y'all. Tell them so glad you're here. Quiet support happened to me this weekend. I'm honored to be invited to participate in a special writers forum. To God be the glory. Thank you for this live today. I want that pitch, please. Tell them, Precious. Love you, Precious. Thank you. And Kimberly, make sure you go to my merch, my Shopify store, and you can get it. Bianca, my takeaway from this episode is it's imperative to get a tribe that fits your vibe. Behind the scenes, power players are key. You better believe it. And finally, I truly enjoy being here with all of you. I think I don't take it for granted. There are people who have LinkedIn live shows and no one shows up. I'm thankful to LinkedIn for being that power player who made moves behind the scenes to get me in those spaces I didn't even know of. Shout out to Bottomless Closet for introducing me to InStyle Magazine, Viacom, JGL, Saturday Night Live. Like, yo, I tell you, I got power players. They're quiet and some of them loud. But the only reason it happened is because my quiet people made me known. Finally, I'm going to give a shout out to Kelly Charles Collins. She was here this weekend, and I got to spend time with her late last night in Times Square. And we had dinner. This is my first time meeting her. This is a queen I've known for over a year on social media. We talk on the phone a lot, but to meet in person, to have a great dinner at Dos Caminos. And then we had a photo shoot outside. Like literally, she had a photo shoot outside and I was her assistant and I carried her bags. And I told her how honored I am because I wanted to see it. I wanted to film it. I showcased it on Facebook Live because I wanted people to see it. At night, it was crazy in Times Square. There were low riders there. I took videos of that and I said, this is why y'all we be in the moment, y'all. Yes, it's great to have all these goals. I wanted to be on Shark Tank and it made it happen. But in the meantime, in between time, I still was pushing. And I want y'all to celebrate being in moments like this. I want y'all to celebrate, hey, y'all know how we do, girl. Y'all know, listen, I got her up under her. Yo, we need to be colored. Listen, I'm going to keep it as a buck with y'all. As y'all know how I am. I'm as real as they come. I don't care for the people who will tell me to be for respectability policy. I got to be perfect all the time. No, this is who I am. I can wear a wig. I can have my hair done red, gold, blonde, blue. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it as thuggy with y'all as I am because I want y'all to know no one brought me to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. How I built my network is because when big time people turn their back on me, God bless me with angels who are quiet and making moves behind the scenes. When I tell you, that when I walk into companies and corporations, whether I have the loudest dress on, colorful, whatever, they love it because I'm different. Embrace your difference. Your perceived flaws are your secret weapon. They gonna dish you anyway. Give them something to talk about. Like Bonnie Great said, I love you all. Thank you all for showing up for me each and every Sunday. I love you. I'm gonna check and see if there are any other comments. I love you all. It's your girl Precious Williams, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pictures by Precious. Mwah. Bye.